Alrighty, Geminis. So this is going to be a reading for November 11th through the 13th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and get straight into your reading. I know you guys are used to me shuffling beforehand, but just to save time, we're not shuffling on camera, okay? Let me know if you guys enjoyed this better or not, but basically this is going to be a general reading. Before we get into it, understand that everything I say may or may not pertain to you specifically. If you are someone who's looking for more personal guidance where it's going to be tailored to you specifically, definitely check out my information listed below. I am offering, you guys already know how I do this. I offer my 5 question for $25 sale all the time. So if you're interested, definitely check that information out below and allow 24 to 48 hours to receive your reading. Okay? So let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. First thing we're going to cover is the overall energy for you guys. And what we have representing that, we do have the woman holding a coin and the Four of Swords. So, Geminis, what I am getting a sense for the next couple of days, you guys are really going to be focused on your money matters. This is taking care of your money responsibilities, making sure that you guys are handling business, and taking care of your finances as well. I feel like a lot of you, if you're not actually handling financial business, this is you taking a step back to mentally come up with some sort of idea to bring in more money or idea on how to improve your business, things of that sort. Clarifying that I do have the Seven of Cups, so you may be a little confused as to which direction to take either a business or which direction to take your creative abilities, because there just may be so many different directions to go in where you don't know which one will work for you best, and that may be, putting you in a weird space. I'm also getting a sense as well in regards to love. You may be focusing more on money matters due to the fact that there may be a love situation that's being put on pause here because of the fact that you may be feeling, emotionally confused as to which direction to handle a situation in, or you may be dealing with a partner who's emotionally torn, whether that's with other options or just not really knowing which way they want to move with you. Now, in regards to love specifically, the energy we have there, we do have the Caring Connections card as well as the Seven of Swords. So I feel like there is someone that you guys both have some sort of, or let me not say both. I feel like there is a connection where you and the person that feel connected to, you guys do like each other. You guys genuinely do have that connection. Just with the Seven of Swords, there may just be lies that may have been told at one point, or even like outside people that may have been affecting your connection at one point. Or you may feel like this person's doing that, and you may be like considering whether or not this will be good for you in the long term. This could be with an Aries, this could be with any fire sign really, but I'm just getting a sense where there is some deception here that is putting you in a weird space of like looking at the long term, like, damn, I don't know if I could continue dealing with you because of that reason. This doesn't have to be cheating per se. This could also just be lies and just not being upfront about things. Now, what I am seeing for the energy surrounding finances, I do have Caring Connections, and it's clarified by the, not Caring Connections. For finances, I do have Envy, and I also have the Ace of Cups. So in your financial department, you have certain people who may be jealous of you, not in the sense of like, oh, you have a whole bunch of money and they're mad because you have a whole bunch of money, but this could be people are jealous of you because they can see that you're somebody who, whenever opportunities present itself, you know how to work it, you know how to make opportunities work to your advantage. Or even at your job situation, there may be certain people who are like super jealous of you because you may have, been fresh to this company, or you may have not been there that long, or even if you were there that long, you may be somebody who's like an outstanding worker, and then they may see that and they may feel intimidated. So definitely be aware of anybody at your job who may be, jealous of you, especially if you do a better job than them. This could even be a manager. This could be somebody who you work alongside where, they're jealous of the fact that you're able to get shit done. Now, with the Ace of Cups, this also could be you guys getting a new opportunity and people are jealous of it. This could be you getting promoted. For some of you, this could have been recently or this could even be coming up. But I just feel like there's more opportunities coming your way financially for you to like improve your money and to get to a better space. And a lot of people are not happy about that. This could even be family members who are just like, oh, Gemini's getting more money? How? That type of thing, you know? Now, when it comes to the advice I can give you, Geminis, I do have the, what do we have? We have the Thinking Man and the Death card. So, the advice I can give you, Geminis, is to really take some time to think some decisions out. This is like making sure that you are really and truly listening to your inner thoughts to make sure whatever changes or decisions that you're going to make moving forward is actually going to be conducive to your growth and is actually going to put you in alignment with what you're looking for. Because sometimes when we don't really sit down and properly think about things, we make a decision based off of the fact that we're frustrated at that moment. So make sure this next couple of days that you're not just getting frustrated about certain things and frustrated to the point where you're just making irrational changes to stuff. Also with the Death card, this is also making sure if there's like certain things that you're really wanting to end in your life currently, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job, what have you. You really want to think things through when it comes to ending it, because you guys may have came so far up until this point and just giving up on yourself is just not making any sort of sense. So make sure you're not just giving up on yourself because you're being tested. For others of you, this is thinking about your connection possibly with a Scorpio or a Leo, thinking about whether or not this is worth trying to change the outcome with or sticking it through. Now, when it comes to the obstacle that may come up against you guys for the next couple of days, I do have the Magician card and the All Tied Up card. So, Geminis, the issue may be you thinking that you're really stuck in the circumstance or the situation that you're in right now. This is taking that stance of thinking, well, okay, there's nothing I can do, so I'm just going to sit back and allow things to be just the way it is. And that's not the case. What it is you need to understand that you actually have the ability to change things into what it's supposed to be for you. It's just, it's going to take a level of you understanding, like, look, the decision may be hard for you to make, but it is, or not. How do I phrase this in the right words? I never know how to put things in the right words. For a lot of you, you're not stuck in the situation that you're in. It's just more of understanding what you need to do to get out of the circumstance. You may not be seeing that. You may not be seeing it. And with this is a huge problem because it's putting you in a space of feeling like the victim when you have the chance to turn things around in your favor, especially financially, especially when it comes to having more loyal people around you as well. This is just realizing what needs to be left out. Is this eating habits? Is this spending habits? Is this, and I'm talking about financially, is this, you spending money just because? Talking about in a love sense, this is making sure you're checking in with yourself about things that make you feel like, you're lacking in a relationship, whether that's your partner not being supportive enough of you or your partner, not pitching in on dates, things of that sort. So change your outlook on the situation because it's really not out of your control. It's just you needing to really find ways to make things shake. Okay, I hope I put that in the best terms possible. All right, that's the best way I could put it. But in regards to your love life, let's just talk about that. We do have pay attention to the red flags, and I also have religious factors, but in reverse. Okay. So with this, I am seeing that there is some red flags that are coming up here, whether this is red flags that you have been seeing up until this point, or, in the next couple of days, you may be seeing them. I'm just seeing red flags here. So make sure you are seeing things for what it is, not really putting up your blinders on situations where you're not noticing things, because that could really put you in a detrimental space. Also with religious factors in reverse, I feel like there may have been some differences that may have affected the relationship at one point, but I don't feel like that's what's happening now. I feel like as well for a lot of you, there's also some sort of heart to heart conversation that needs to be had between you two, especially if this is someone who you have kids with or somebody who just has some huge trauma going on, or even if you have some huge trauma, you may need to express to this person what's going on, or they may need to actually tell you what's going on with them because they may be going through it. And if you are someone who's needing some guidance in any sort of way when it comes to love, I would definitely recommend reaching out to a close friend who you know is supportive of you, not jealous, not trying to just be spiteful and tell you to just leave this person, but who could honestly give you some real advice. And the advice I can give you just overall with your love life, it says look inside yourself, and it says examine what is causing you to feel this way. So again, I feel like there's a lot that you need to process in the next couple of days when it comes to your love life and the connection you have with someone, and you're really going to have to find the answers within inside yourself. And this is going to tell you whether or not you should move forward on your own or try to move forward with this person by fixing things. So we're going to stop here. Thank you so much, Geminis. I hope you were able to take something from this reading. If you did, leave your girl a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, like I said, we do have the $25 or the 5-question reading for $25. That information will be listed below. It is a video session, so keep that in mind. It takes 24 to 48 hours to be sent out. All right, I'm going to talk to my Gemini's leader.